We begin our look at ASU-Beebe for Connect to College and Career. Gina Ramey, Director of Adult Education, joins us to explain how their services help the community earn a GED, brush up on skills for college, and prepare for the workforce. Gina, good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Just from what Ansley just said, you have a lot of services that students can avail themselves of, don't you?
We do. Most people, when they think of adult ed, they think of just GED, and that is the primary, probably the largest part of what we do. But we offer, of course, classes before you can take your GED to help you brush up your skills. We offer college brush-up classes if you just have been out of school for a while or you felt like, well, my ACT score, my Accuplacer score wasn't high enough, and we can help you with that. We also teach ESL, or English as a Second Language. We have that as part of our adult ed programs across the state. And then we offer basic employability certificates to everyone that comes in. And we also can offer a couple of other trainings through our program, working in partnership with the college.
What is just that overall goal that you're hoping to serve your students?
Yes, well, the overall goal is to help people who need that assistance to increase their career opportunities and thus their earning opportunities. And so, you know, a lot of people talk about the economy, and kind of how I look at it is, if we can help one person individually, maybe they were down on their luck or whatever, for whatever reason. There's lots of reasons people didn't finish high school.
Right.
Or maybe they finished, but they're still not in a good place, so their job is kind of at a dead end. We want to help them succeed with our free services so that they can individually achieve more, their family then can flourish, and then, of course, the communities in which they live can flourish and the economy of those communities be better.
Gina, I don't want us to bury the lead here. These services are free.
You said free?
Correct.
Free.
Correct. Adult education services are free. We are grant funded with federal and state monies for which we have, you know, benchmarks we must maintain to keep that funding, but it's well worth it because we can offer, but a lot of people just don't know what we offer.
Sure. Talk about that need of helping them in classes and then getting them to their first job. Talk about that transition. What does that usually look like?
All right. So whether they have a diploma or not, but let's say that somebody comes in and they need their GED, what they're going to do is go to classes with a certified teacher. All of our teachers are certified in adult ed. They mostly have master's degrees, so they're very qualified, but they will also meet with a certified career coach. Anytime someone enrolls, they're going to have that dual service provided to them. And so the career coach is going to walk them through particular career interests they may have, and they're going to walk alongside as they earn that first employability certificate, which is multifaceted, and then they will help them build a resume, do a mock interview, you know, help them with just basic skills that a lot of people don't think about.
Yeah, exactly, because if you've never been in the market for a job, or you've been out of the job market for a long time, there are a lot of skills and things, do's and don'ts, that could trip you up along the way without somebody sort of, as you say, walking hand in hand with you through the process.
Right. We enjoy doing that. It's quite a thrill, really is. Our team at ASU-Beebe, our adult ed team, they're phenomenal. And I say that everywhere I go, and people probably think, you know, you're just biased, but we really have some very kind, knowledgeable people, coaches and teachers that really want to help the student. And if they've got the motivation and they come in and spend a little bit of time, I know people's lives are crazy, but we can really help them achieve a lot. And we do that, and we have a lot of success stories that come out of our program that we share with people.
Yeah. I'm sure. I know that ASU-Beebe has several campuses. Does the adult education program, is that at multiple campuses as well?
Yes. The 3 campuses, and we are not at the Air Force Base, but we are located, adult ed is in Heber Springs, because we serve Cleburne County, so we're there. We serve in the Searcy campus and then on the Beebe campus. But additionally, we have, because Woodruff County is one of our counties that is in our service area, there's not a college campus presence there, but we'd have an adult ed class in the public library that meets in Augusta. We also have 2 ESL classes that meet in the evenings at Searcy, because there's more of a, in White County it has more of a language, the need for the learning the English language there. And then we also have a library class at the Searcy Library for folks who may not be able to make it to the campus for one reason or another.
Gina, other than the desire to better themselves and find another career, there really isn't a typical student, right? I mean, when we say student, people immediately default to somebody younger, but you're helping people of all ages, of all backgrounds.
Yes, adults typically means literally 18 years old and older.
Yeah.
We've had people 60 years old and older in our program who maybe they just wanted to earn that high school diploma, you know, as something on their bucket list to do. But we have, you know, typically it's younger, from anywhere from 18 to 30. But anyone can take advantage of these free services. You do not have to meet an income level. You do not have to be without work at all. We have some full-time employed people that come through our center. So there is no typical student, and we serve all demographics, all economic, people of all economic levels, and it's free, and it really is a marvelous program.
It's pretty remarkable.
It is.
Well, let's talk about how those students can enroll and apply. What's the best way to do that?
All right. So on the ASU-Beebe.edu website, adult education has its own page. And it is very easy to find that. You can do a search, and you can also just go under academics at the college, and we are the first listed because they're in alphabetical order. But there is a button or a link on there to enroll now, and that is an online enrollment form, which you're going to put some information in, and then we're going to reach back out to you with a link to schedule your first assessment and kind of see where your skill levels are. And you can also call our number, which all of our contact numbers for all our campuses are on that same page, and visit with us if you're unsure, because we would love to help you.
And we just showed Gina a graphic of all the social media addresses too, so if you want to go that route, it's easy to find. Go take advantage of this. It's tremendous, tremendous service.
Gina, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you all very much. Enjoyed it.
All right, coming up next, we'll take you to ASU-Beebe's Heber Springs campus to learn about the online early childhood education program. That's next. Stay with us.